Alright, so I had no intention of actually filming this video today because I just bought this foundation last night, and it's the new Rimmel Lasting Finish 25 hour breathable longwear foundation. It's high definition finish medium coverage, and it does have an SPF of 20. I have mine in 200 beige, 200 soft beige, but I've been seeing a bunch of other people just doing like little reviews on this, but I haven't really seen it talked about too much. But I did find it at my local Walmart, since that is the easiest place to get my makeup here currently. And so it just has a doe foot applicator. I mean, it's kind of weird, but yeah, so I mean, I'm not really one of those that care about all like the germs or whatever going back into the thing. If you use it fast enough, it's not going to do anything. And if your face is clean, then it shouldn't be doing anything anyway. Yeah, but I did use my Maybelline Master Prime Face Studio just Blur and Smooth primer, and we will see how this goes. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of dot it on my face. I keep buying foundations that are too light for me, and then they don't match my neck or anything. So yeah, so we're just going to do that. I do have a sponge. We're going to try it out with a sponge first to see how it looks. And it is very heavily fragranced, so I can just smell it now. Hopefully it goes away. It just smells like soap, but it gave some coverage. I mean, it's not the best, but it also looks really nice on the skin. So it'll probably be one of those that need at least 2 layers to look super nice. I do have like acne, like scars and stuff, and then just regular like acne, so there is a bunch for it to cover up. So I'm going to take it on the other side and use my little oval brush and see if it works better with a brush or if it works better with the sponge. So I feel like this foundation is actually oxidizing quite a bit, and it's getting patchy in places. So that could just be with the brush, or because on this side with the sponge, it doesn't look patchy, but it's definitely oxidizing. So I bought the correct shade, but now it's too orange. Looks good on both sides. I am going to go in with the second layer and just use a sponge and yeah, see how that goes. Alright, so this is what the foundation looks like. Kind of do like more of a close-up for you guys. So I think it does look really nice on the skin. It doesn't look like super matte, but it just looks like normal skin, you know? So that's good, but it is medium coverage. I can't get like my acne scars to be covered fully, and it did oxidize, so I would buy one shade lighter if I was you, because this was my shade initially. So like, it looks kind of orange, but when you first put it on your hand, it doesn't look as orange. And so yeah, I probably need like the next shade down. But this does have a nice undertone, at least it's not pink. So I hate pink undertones. I can never find a foundation at the drugstore that doesn't have a pink one. It's like super hard. It's either it's super orange or it's super pink. This one's obviously more orange, but I would rather deal with that. I think the sponge is the way to go because it does blend out more nicely with it. It doesn't have like the weird patches that the brush used. It doesn't have any like streaks from the brushes, but for some reason it like patched off in places with it. So yeah, I would use a sponge. Alright, so I just finished under my eyes, and I used the CoverGirl Advanced Radiance powder. I love this stuff. I actually lost it, but then I found it. I'm like already at pan. I'm almost done with it. I love this stuff for under the eyes because it's supposed to be for like older people with their mature skin and like the wrinkles and stuff. So I think it really helps with my under eye wrinkles. But on each side of my face, I'm going to use a different powder to see if that makes any difference. So on one side, I'm going to use the Coty Airspun, and on the other side, I'm going to use the Cover FX one, just to see if it makes any difference with like the price. Like, ooh, if it's a high-end powder, I'm going to do better or whatever, you know. I just like to use different powders to see if it makes any difference. So I'm going to take this brush, and I'm going to use the Cover FX one on my left side, but your guess is right. So the Coty Airspun side actually looks like it minimized my pores a little bit more than the Cover FX, but yeah. So the current time is 9:20 in the morning. I'm going to go on with my day, and I will do a couple check-ins. I don't know when I'm going to be home. I have work all day, so we shall see, but I will let you guys know how my like contour and the blush and everything went on. Alright, so my bronzer and my highlight and blush went on really nice. No patchiness on either side, so yeah. And I will insert a photo somewhere over here where I took for a flash test, since it does have SPF in it, just to see that, but it doesn't seem to have any flashback. At least I think it looks fine. It has just a little bit like kind of on the inner areas. I mean, I don't think it looks bad at all. I think it just makes my skin look really nice on the photo. So yeah, so far so good. I actually kind of like it. I just wish I would have gotten a lighter shade because it does look a little bit orange, but I would just wear a high-necked shirt. Alright, so the current time is 3:44 in the afternoon. I'm going to go to CrossFit, but currently the foundation is not doing too bad. It is a little bit oily on my nose, but nothing like actually bad at all. It's actually more oily on the Cover FX side instead of the Coty Airspun side. So next time I would probably just use it with the Coty Airspun, but it is working up a little bit on my chin. So it kind of has those like little like dots kind of. But besides that, it hasn't broken up anywhere else, just on my chin. But you can kind of see the difference in the shade because it is more orange than my regular skin tone, but it'll have to work for now. So far it's not too bad. It has been on for about 7 hours, so I don't know if it's 25 hours of wear, but we will see. I am going to touch up just the side of my nose. I'm just going to take off the oil with the sponge and see if I can fix the little dots on my chin. That works pretty good. I'm not going to put any more powder on, but I did want to take the excess oil off with the sponge. So I will see you guys after CrossFit. It'll probably be around 6:30-ish, more like 6. Yeah, somewhere around that time, and we will see how it holds up through a workout. It's 7:50 at night, so got back from CrossFit later than I thought. Later than I thought, because I wanted to get 10,000 steps in, so I had to do that. And then yeah, so the foundation actually held up really nice. It didn't do any more of that weird separating on the chin, and it still looks flawless. It does look more dewy now that my oils did come out, but it's not like how some foundations have that layer of oil after. But I mean, it doesn't really come off on your fingers, only the parts that are oily it'll rub off a little, but honestly it's not too bad. I really like it. It's just a little orange for me, so I might mix in a little bit of my whitener with it, or maybe just go buy a shade for like winter and then have this for summer, because this is my summer shade. But I do really like it, so yeah. I will keep you guys updated to see if it works better with my mattifying primer, or if, you know, if it changes or if it breaks me out because it has that strong fragrance. But initial first impression, I do really like it, and yeah, I will keep you guys updated though, just in case anything weird happens. But I really like the applicator. I think it makes putting on the foundation really easy, because I hate getting it on like my clothing, or like I have usually just like a random compact that I put it on and then it's messy. Like I just stuck my finger in it and it's been dry for a couple days. Like I just hate having to clean something, and so I like the applicator. But besides that, I think this is a really nice foundation. I'm not going to wear it for 25 hours, but it's been a solid 11, and I think that's about the average of what people wear foundation anyway. Yeah, but I will keep you guys updated. So far, I do really like it. I have really oily skin, as most of you know, and it still looks matte as if I just put it on a couple hours ago. So most of my foundations don't last this long. Alrighty guys, thanks for watching. If you want to see more content from me, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell, since apparently it's not showing up in people's subscription boxes anymore. That happened with a few of my favorite YouTubers. I just don't see when they upload. So make sure to turn on the bell if you guys actually want to be notified that I post a video. If not, I post one every Monday, and I'll put one random throughout the week, usually. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you in my next video.